Here's the three. Sinks the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Drills the three-pointer.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Pass to Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Offline with his three. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Washington Wizards.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
And the Thunder with the possession here. After the basket by Los Angeles. And here's West for three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Puts it up from 17, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He has 5.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Here's Wynn. Offensive rebound. Here's Black. That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Here's Bledsoe. Finish off the break. Bledsoe's got his second basket.
Oh, my goodness. 5 straight coming out of the gate.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Jones for 3. But they get it back. Bledsoe finds Jones. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. The offensive rebound. Passes it to Black. 6 on the shot clock. He doesn't hit that one. Clippers leading by 6. It's stolen by West. The pass to Sutton. Oklahoma City moving it around. Unloads from 13. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Didn't think that was going to go in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's West. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
From deep. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Deep 2 from Jennings. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Trains the three-pointer. He's got 8. 58 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Hart. Dish now to Jones. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Win. He's guarded by Jennings. For three, West. Third time is not the jump. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hart, no good. Thunder trailing by 9. Win. Guarded by Bledsoe. Pass to Sutton. Here's Wynn. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Back right after this. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
They've got Boss. Hart is out there with Jones. And it's Jennings in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And there's the call on Boss. That is his first foul of the game. Smith checked in for garbage man. Smith. Now here's West. Just 5 to shoot. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 11 points in the game.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Jennings kicks to Jones. It's stolen by West. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Offensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Passes to Bledsoe. He dishes it to Jones. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith. And the Thunder making a switch here. Black's checked in. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. It's good.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
Here's the pass to Sutton. 6 to shoot. Knocked away. Now Jennings. He kicks it to Jones. Shot from the top of the key. And yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. Jones has got his second bucket of the game to go. Guarded by Bledsoe. Pass to Black. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. West outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Hart. Well, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
We've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Wynn, he's guarded by Jennings. Here's Wynn. Bangs home the trifecta. He has 6.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Jennings passes to Hart. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 11. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Guarded by Bledsoe. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Al Smitty, you were a player with versatility and length. How much fun would you have had with today's style of play?
I think, Kevin, I was a guy that kind of played 1 through 3 at 6'8". But nowadays, I could have played 1 through 5. I would have loved playing the 5 position. Reason why, I could have got my shot off at any time I wanted. And the three-point shot, Kevin, you can take 10, 12 three-pointers. I would have loved that.
So he gets them both. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. That's tipped and is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Jennings passes to Hart. Dishes it to Jones. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Jones. Under trailing by 10. 1:33 left in the first half. Here's Wynn. Rebounded by Hart for Los Angeles. They've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Hands it from downtown.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Sutton, and Jones sends it back, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Smith checked in for the Thunder. Here's Wynn, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
The first one falls. Lax checked in for Smith. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Jones kicks to Jennings to the wing right side. Jones in the post, working on Black. On the basket by Jones.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Sutton passes to Win. Out to West. And that one off the back of the rim and in. West has got his first basket.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
From deep three-point range, he misses the mark. He's now 6 of 8. Thunder trailing by 11. Here's Wynn. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Outside Jennings. A three off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was all about the Clippers as the game got going. They put together some nice offensive stretches and at one point led by as many as 10. At the close of the first quarter, their lead was a healthy 9 points. Momentum shifted slightly in the second quarter, causing them to lose some traction, but they still ended the half up by 8. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
On offense, they've been very efficient, taking good shots and hitting them. That's very important. Their confidence has to be through the roof heading into the second half.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
Too much of their offense was perimeter-based. To be successful in this league, you have to score in the paint. Now, that doesn't mean you have to run your offense through the low post, but you've got to send guys to the baskets on pick and rolls, dribble drives, whatever, to create high percentage opportunities you can win.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. So it's the Clippers now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got West, and it's Sutton in at the shooting guard position. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Thunder trailing by 8. Win. He's guarded by Jennings. Defended by Jones. No good on that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Kicks it to Jennings. Back to Jones. And it's sent back by West. And here's the fast break. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 10.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
Here's Jones. Here's Bledsoe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Bledsoe hits them both. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Started by Bledsoe. Pulls up on the wing. Good D by Bledsoe. Clippers leading by 7. Here's Hart. And here's Jennings outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Jennings has got 8 points.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Win. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And it's Jennings with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Defended by West. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Wynn. Rebounded by Hart.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Shoots. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Black, defended by Jones. And Jones sends it back. One-on-one here. Misses from short range.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Really left alone that time. He's got 14.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's Hart, defended by West. Hart, that's good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Nguyen. Outside, Jones. Shoots it up. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Jones has got 11 points. Oklahoma City's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Passes it to Sutton. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
The pass to Jones. Thunder with the rebound.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Wynn, defended by Jones. Wynn, down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys that were, so Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close. I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Clippers leading by 7. 1 second separating the shot clock in game. Here's Hart. No good from outside.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Here's Sutton. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Thunder have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Clippers lead by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Jones is out there with Boss, and it's Hart in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Jennings can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 4. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, you just can't get anything to go out there.
Fast break, here they come. From outside the arc, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Jones, that will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Clippers leading by 3. Jennings in the corner. Bledsoe outside. Here's Hart. And the 3 off target. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Sutton. 5 on the clock. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. 21 points in the game.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
That's it 5 from 18. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
To tie it up. And the Thunder another 3.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
West against Jones. And it's sent back by West. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Stolen by Bledsoe. Pass to Jones. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
and that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
As passes to Sutton. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Sutton. Oh, West in position. And here we go. Jennings with nobody back. Finished off the break. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's Wynn. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 25.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up.
Under trailing by 5. Bledsoe comes over to help. Left side West. Bledsoe outside. Jennings in the corner. Jones against West. Right wing. Launches a 3. Can't get it to drop. His 5th miss. He's made 10 of 15. Connects from three-point range.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage. And if they need another 3, he'll be the guy.
Here's Jones. That one goes in. Jones has got 10 points here in the second half.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Win the pass to West. And he drops it in from the low post.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Here's Bledsoe. Money!
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, the coach of the Thunder had some harsh words for his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thank you, David.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Jennings for 3. Buries it from outside.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And here's Jones. 5 to shoot. Let's go. It's deflected. To take the lead. Count it! And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
Grinding, I get it. Stacking, I spit it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. Hey, you know the routine.
Play, 6 seconds to go in the third. Come on, guys, give me a bucket. They push the ball. John sets a great back screen for Brian, who buries the buzzer beater. Barely got it off, but 2 points is 2 points.
One more play from the squad. Rodney plays relentless defense in the paint.
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the free.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Tonight tonight, we'll see the Grizzlies as they play against Minnesota. Chris Webber's joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and it's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threat from beyond the arc.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. For the Grizzlies, they've got Fisher. Levens is out there with Hawkins. And it's Torres in at the two-guard spot. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember earlier in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that in come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you've set, but I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are and you can win no matter where the venue.
You can't get that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
And that's what led them to a blowout win. Offensively, they were
I'm the 2K MC, and I am not happy right now. First, someone stole my bagel out of my 2K toaster, then they covered my car in sticky notes, and
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 weeks. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. And for Vancouver, we've got Levens. Hawkins is out there with Fisher, and it's Meeks in at the 4. Now here's Ross. Around the league, Doris, we're seeing plenty of small ball, but some teams are going big. If you were a coach at this point, which way do you think you'd lean?
Well, Kevin, I think the best coaches maximize the talent at their disposal. And sometimes a coach philosophically may believe in, I emphasize the three-point line. I want to eliminate all mid-range shooting. I want to get to the restricted area and the free throw line. I mean, to me, I love playing a high-tempo, wide-open floor game. Let's let the players show off all their skill.
That one is off. He's off on the second. Minnesota with the ball.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
It's blocked. Three-pointer. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now the pass to Torres. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Hawkins. 6 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And it's denied. And he recovers it. Minnesota shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass to Torres. And here's Levens. Vancouver working the ball around now. Now, here's Meeks. Baseline jumper. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
They ran that set to perfection and got a terrific look out of it.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Tipped away. Meeks with the steal. Passes it to Levens. No good on the shot. And Minnesota now the other way.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
The pass to Fisher. Puts one up from 19. Avdia with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 4. Got a piece of it. The feed now to Kelly. Over Hawkins. And that one's good. Kelly.
Well, the size advantage playing a big part there. Just calmly rises and fires.
Hawkins against Ross. Here's Meeks. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Ross. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here we go. Levens heading to the hoop. Here's Torres. Sinks the 15-footer.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Now Ross. Over in the corner, Avdia. And the call will be against D. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Minnesota with it. And a miss there on the triple. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Ross with the steal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Franklin's checked in for Vancouver. Pass to Fisher. Yes, that goes in. 1:30 left to play here in the first. Ross against Hawkins. Now here's Ross. Tight defense on him. To the middle and stolen by Fisher. Pass to Franklin. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with Fish.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Passes it to Kelly. He kicks it to Avdia. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Meeks. That shot is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Avdia's got 7 points in the game. Vancouver trails by 5. 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. Hawkins kicks to Levens. Shoots. Rebound Minnesota.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And Franklin pulls it down. The shot that time not on target. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Minnesota leads by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Vancouver, look at who they've got. We've got Hawkins. Levens is out there with Fisher. And it's Torres in at the 2 spot. Here's Avdia. Knocks down the 3 ball. Avdia's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And here's Hawkins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
And that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And so he makes both from the line. Vancouver trails by 8. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone.
Oh!
And that one is hammered home.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Meeks. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
To the inside. That shot off, and the Grizzlies going the other way now. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Hawkins with it. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Meeks. Here's Fisher. Off with the layup.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Six on the shot clock. There's the triple. Carries it from three-point range. And now a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Hawkins.
Oh! You got to be kidding.
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
Ross with a wide open look and another three for Minnesota.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Torres, the pass to Meeks, and there it is for him. Meeks got 4 points this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's tipped. And that one's good. Kelly's got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Three-pointer. Good on the triple. 5 points in the game.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
He's covered by Fisher. And it's Meeks with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Pass to Torres. Releases. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Minnesota leading by 7. 58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Ross. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First one falls for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And both free throws good for Ross. Passes it to Levins. And here's Hawkins. 40 seconds left to play here in the half. It's tipped. And the pass to Ross. And stolen by Levins. Here's Torres. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Minnesota with it. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to Ross. Ball stolen. Here's Torres. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Torres taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 9 seconds left in the first half. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Minnesota, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We come back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For Minnesota, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they've really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, and the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times, it kept the defense scrambling like eggs with the cheese and apple juice.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, the perimeter D is just too loose. I mean, there's no excuse for letting the team rain that many threes on you. And at that high a percentage, guys aren't fighting through screens. They're not staying with their shooters. They're not helping out. It's just bad basketball on a defensive end. They've got to tighten it up on a high level in the second half.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Vancouver trails by 7 on the court for Minnesota. Here's Meeks. And that's going to be a treble. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Hawkins against Ross. The Grizzlies pull it in. Meeks got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Fisher. It's the 3 from the wing. Fisher's got 5 points so far.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Shot clock at 5. A fader. It's blocked. Here we go, 1-on-1. Count that 1, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Torres.
And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot and
and boy, was he open.
Back to Ross. Out to the right wing. Shoots it. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Oh, great ball movement there.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Throws it up high.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. It's Hawkins on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. He gets it in there. Meeks got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Ross against Hawkins. Good. Nice job down low. He's got 11.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Meeks. And he slams it one-handed.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
That's good for Meeks. Here is Ross. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Kicks to Kelly. Clock at 6. Good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Ross dishes to Avdia. Here's Kelly. He kicks it to Ross. Here's Avdia. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Meeks. Pass to Fisher. From past the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Ross for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
It's Hawkins on the wing. Now the pass to Fisher. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Ross. 6 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Return to sender.
And we've seen them come out and be much more active defensively this half.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Now Hawkins pass to Levens. Fisher. Wow, that was a strong jump.
That is nice. There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
For Minnesota, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now, here's Meeks. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And it's Vancouver. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Fisher. Levens is out there with Hawkins. And it's Meeks in at the 4 spot. Kicks to Kelly. Those three-pointers off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. And here's Levens. Fisher up top. Fires it up. And all in that time before dropping in. Fisher's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Vancouver. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Minnesota. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Passes to Kelly. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Hawkins. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The pass to Avdia. He's covered by Fisher. Fisher grabs the board. Fisher's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Good work there as it goes. He's got 19.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Knocks it loose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Saturday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
You know, Doris, we saw the All-Star game playing to a target score down the stretch, and some think in years to come, the NBA may adopt it for the overtime periods. What do you think?
Well, I'll tell you this, Kevin. That All-Star game, I was absolutely riveted to my television. The action was compelling. The defense was compelling. I can't say I've ever experienced that in an All-Star game. I think it's something you have to take a hard look at.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Avdia. And that one is off. So Vancouver will take it the other way. There's Levens. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Shooting for Vancouver. Levens. At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Levens. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. And here's the break.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Minnesota on D. Sent away. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Hawkins with it. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
To the paint, here's Kelly. Count that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hawkins against Ross. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Hawkins has got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
He's covered by Fisher. Pass to Ross. Just 4 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Hawkins kicks to Levens. Torres, the pass to Hawkins. Kept alive. Meeks. It's deflected. But they'll get another chance. Just 5 on the clock.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here.
inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They have their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
So Vancouver ends up going with a new group. Swift, the pass to Pollard. .109 left in the fourth. Pass to Webb. Shot clock at 6. And that's good off the glass that time.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's Riley, and the shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Pollard. Riley covering, and it's Pollard missing. So it's the Grizzlies now. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Franklin. Here's Riley. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Pollard. So it's Vancouver picking up the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never.
When I get my wrist so icy, Chicago ain't straight heat Ike. My wrist says so she like me. I smell some fish and no Pisces. We ain't playing fair, no taxi. They come for fighting. Put rat you micey. Like Mikey. Tell days love, come try me. No, came with a lighter. Married to the money for the ricer. Pocket for the presidents. I told her go wake up Michael. Little bitty boy get a tricycle. Me and probably took a bicycle. Walk around LA like an icicle. You don't hear the engine when we riding through. I can't see my idol. Came with a lighter. 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 Came with a lighter.
Came with a lighter. Came with a lighter. Brushing we came with some grapple. Big house came with a Bible. Lambo came with a Tahoe. Devil's Hop, a Diablo. We got cheerleaders and shells. Bet it's taco. I just spent 150 like Macy. Told that like Molly. No, I can't make it hot though. I was on the phone with Carol. That little shit through. That little shit block. Every time she come phone, yeah, she on block, bro. Talk to the named Paco. I swear, man, I swear that's a lot though. Extra dip, no nacho. Looking like a wanna. You came home doing the eye roll. She only came home cause Vamos. Stand on my money, I'm taller than 2 Chainz. 300,000, I spent that on 2 rings. She pitching on old body Mustang.
I can't see my idol. Came with a lighter. 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 Came with a lighter.
My
granny, man, I ain't been the same since. Better love him while you here, that's just my 2 cents. No intense, no cap, no cap. Now I'm counting cash, stacking paper, I'm just playing defense. Get out the way, the way. Yeah, I'm getting rich, counting up with my clique. I used to couldn't. Always been a never been a little jit. Always had a fly fit, always had a little grit. Since a youngin' had to throw my guard up. They were trying to plot on me, but they gotta think smarter. Clown on me, so I ball like Coach Carter. And they told me go harder. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was down bad, grab my tears dry, couldn't cry. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was on the corner broad day, but I had to make a play. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was by any means counting green with the team. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was headed down the wrong path, but I'm glad I made it back. Remember hitting that corner store. I was buying chips for. Now we ain't gotta cop that 3 for 10. Got laws, plenty, man. We used to talk about driving Benz. I remember with Kenny and them. The sauce we didn't run, man, that was so fun. Now we on the road, bro. Balenciaga Polo. Rockin' shows them global. See it like GoPro. That goofy, the no-go. They go.
After all, what happened, coach? You said to put my hands up, and then this happens. Could have been worse. At least they didn't block it in.
Oh, come on!
Well, at least you couldn't see the ball coming. Well, at least the ball didn't go off your head. Well, at least the passer didn't.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Let's check out Vancouver starting.
The team wouldn't have it any other way. I was headed down the wrong path, but I'm glad I made it back.
You know, let's say that's my I made him a million now. We all rich. I ain't tryna have babies right now, so but I got a money bring Evie. You probably won't beat me, but bro, we can't be by no smart. Overseas got the crowd doing my shit. Can't believe that I'm still in apartments. Businessman when it got me in office. $1 million deals, I get them often. $1 million with on Spar Street. Holla, he gon' stay with it. I got made me a monster. He bitch and notice my sister, my mamas. Now they houses as big as they want them. I didn't run up no farmers. Look at Lil Donna. Living like we in a race. I might come in first and second, but I won't ever be last. Lately I been in my bag. Bro told me don't take my foot off the gas. They give you an inch, gonna take you a mile. I'm a like a technical foul. City to city, got girls. And I reach for my chain when I jump in the crowd. Lambo Solo got a squad. We finally made it. I took the lead and let everyone follow. They know I'm running it right to the bank. They want me to ease up. I didn't need women in bleeding room. Sorry, I told them I can't. Heard you, so you know what's gonna happen whenever we catch you. I run with them snakes. Peep all the moves I've been making. By the time I get 40, I gotta be one of them greats. Watch how I move with this paper. I know if I stoop on one time, they gon' try to come take it. Real as it get, be faking. I don't want they vibe, so they hand ain't shaking. I'm trying to get out of here and go. Yeah, my diamonds be VVs. They don't wanna see us on TV unless it's the news. I got something to prove. Yeah, I'm young, but got something to lose. In the street, I done paid all my dues. No extortion, ain't talking about literally. I be walking on beats, is you hearing me? I just pray that my kids be a bigger me. They can't get rid of me. My diamonds be VVs. see us on TV and listen to the news. I got something to prove. Yeah, I'm young, but got something to lose. In the street, I didn't pay all my dues. No extra.
Enough passing blunders. Let's show some love to our shooters.
He missed.
That's all day!
Shut up.
I'm sorry that I've done this to you all.
Keep shooting, Dad!
Shut up.
I don't even want to watch these anymore. Come on! Goodness!
"2K Sports" welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
From the plains of Oklahoma, welcome high above downtown Oklahoma City. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. We've got Hawkins. Levens is out there with Fisher. And it's Meeks in at the 4 spot. And for the Thunder, Smith is out there with West. And it's Sutton in at the shooting guard position. Vancouver working the ball around now. Here's Levens. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. With COVID shortening the season and the schedule, Steve, being tinkered with, do you think the NBA will make permanent changes to the season schedule?
Kevin, I don't think so. When everything gets back to normal, I think we'll be at 82 games and starting, like we usually do in October, September for games. I just think the NBA has done a fantastic job of being able to adapt to this situation.
Smith outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Now Hawkins. The pass to Fisher. The tray doesn't go for him. Pass to Sutton. Win. He's covered by Hawkins. Meeks on the wing. Here's Torres. No good with the triple. Down low. Got a piece of it. Here's Hawkins. And he overshot that one, missing.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Sutton. He's guarded by Meeks. Passes it to Torres. And Meeks kicks to Hawkins. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. But they recover it. Win the pass to Smith. Inside, West.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game. West. Free throw good, West. And both free throws good for West. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And it's Levens with the rebound.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
There's the pass to Torres. Six to shoot. He feeds it to Fisher. Vancouver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
free throw drops for Fisher. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to West. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Pass to Torres. Fisher with the ball. Vancouver working the ball around now. Clock at 6. From 13, and it's sent hit by West. Win the pass to Sutton. Off target from three-point range. Vancouver has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Levens kicks to Fisher. Up top, Meeks. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Wynn. Vancouver pulls it in. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And if it wasn't there, each guy was willing to make the extra pass. Trust in his teammates.
The Thunder have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw good, West. And he makes both free throws. Vancouver trails by 4. Passes it to Levens. And there's the pass to Hawkins. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Smith. Fires top of the key. The shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City. They were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met. But what a great game.
And that one's good from Fisher.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Smith. Launches it. The shot will not fall.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And it's Levens missing. And it's Smith with the ball. Brings it up with the Thunder. Pass to Wynn. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray. He's got 5.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Pass to Meeks. Beyond the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
Blacks checked in for the Thunder. And he makes all 3.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jacks up a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Hawkins with it. And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Levens. Fisher is out there with Hawkins. And it's Meeks in at the power forward position. And he's good on the second. Greg, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Wynn, he's covered by Hawkins. Here's Smith. Vancouver pulls it in.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
The pass to Torres. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Wynn, he's covered by Hawkins. Here's Wynn. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Pass to Meeks. It's stolen by Smith. And now a fast break for the Thunder. West leading the charge. Misses from close range. Vancouver trails by 7. Here's Levens, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Wynn. That shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. The next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. West passes to Wynn. Smith feeling it out a bit. To the middle. West finds Smith. The shot's good on the assist by West. Smith's got his first points of the game.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Hawkins passes to Meeks. The 3. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Torres.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second 3-pointer of the game.
Here's Wynn. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Smith outside. On deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Smith's got 5 points so far.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Meeks with it. West is there. And that one is stuffed right through.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Wynn. And it's off from 3-point range.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's Torres. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wynn, the pass to West. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday and then on Tuesday, It'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town.
And that game against the Warriors, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
That free throw good from West. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Vancouver has gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Good on the bucket. 13 points in the game.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Meeks passes to Torres. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Just 5 to shoot. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Wynn. Hits it from three-point range.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. Meeks passes to Hawkins. Nailed from three-point land.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Wynn, he's covered by Hawkins. Pass to Sutton. From deep. Right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And some teams are forced into blowing up the roster, Shaq. Not long ago, Oklahoma City did it voluntarily.
Yeah, there probably was a lot going on behind the scenes. It's rare that keep 2 superstars on the long-term list.
Yeah, the franchise didn't want to rebuild halfway. No team wants to be stuck in mediocrity.
Kind of like this team, although we are stuck. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Thunder leading by 3. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got West, and it's Wynn in at the point guard.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those 2 elements all the time.
Shoots the 3. They get it back.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Passes it to Torres. The pass to Fisher. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Averaging 17 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
The free throw drops for Fisher. Fisher hits them both. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
9th and 3-point field goal percentage. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to his efficiency from 3. As you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. The first free throw is good. And so Meeks nails both of them. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Win. Over Hawkins. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Levens. Pass to Fisher. Well, there have been a few small forwards helping their teams in all sorts of ways lately. Like this group, leading the position in rebounding the last 10 games. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
You know, there are some things he does really well on the perimeter, but in the paint, his rebounding is as impressive as anything else he does on the floor.
And that one misses. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Best passes to Win. 18 feet out.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Torres, the pass to Hawkins. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. That bucket in no time at all. And now a 4-point Thunder lead.
Getting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And yes, it's good. Hawkins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
West outside. From the wing. It's hauled in by Hawkins. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Meeks passes to Hawkins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hawkins has got it all tied up now for Vancouver. Now here is Smith. He's covered closely. The 3. And the Thunder another 3.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Torres covered by Smith. Torres, the pass to Fisher. Fires from deep. And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
And stolen by Levin. In transition, here comes Vancouver. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Fisher hits them both. Oklahoma City has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Outs pass Smith. Left side West. And stolen by Levin.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Hawkins drills both of them. Thunder trailing by 4. Passes to Sutton. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wynn. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And he comes up with the deuce.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter. Shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Off the run, buries the long-range jumper. He's got 25.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
2 points. That one goes. Fisher's got 12.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Fisher grabs the board, and the Grizzlies leading by 5. And there's the pass to Hawkins. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Hawkins has got 16 points here in the second half. Here's Wynn. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Now, here's Meeks. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And it's Vancouver in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Vancouver, look at who they've got. We've got Hawkins. Fisher is out there with Levins. And it's Torres in at the 2. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Thunder trailing by 8. kicks it to West. Lets it go with the three. Drills it from outside.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Vancouver shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Here's Meeks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the first one drops. And so Meeks nails both of them. Oklahoma City trailing. Has to win. Out to West. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Now, here's Meeks, covered by Smith. Here's Fisher, and it's sent back by West. To the inside. Meeks with the steal. Pass to Hawkins. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter, and that one is good.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with this shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Smith left side. Again, the Thunder score.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
Vancouver leading by 4. Pass to Torres. And so it looks like Vancouver will retain possession here. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Clock at 6. Meeks dishes to Levens. Trailing by 4 for 3, and it's Meeks with the rebound. Meeks got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Hawkins. Meeks on the wing, but they get it back. Feeds it to Levens, and here's Hawkins. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Wynn, he's covered by Hawkins. Here's Wynn, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He has 30.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Now the pass to Meeks. And the shot goes down. And the Grizzlies lead by 6. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Wynn, he's covered by Hawkins. Pass to Sutton. Oklahoma City moving it around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage. And if they need another 3, he'll be the guy.
Here's Hawkins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First one falls for. And so Hawkins drills both of them.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
In the corner, Smith with it. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Hits it from three-point range.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Vancouver has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. .143 left in the fourth quarter. Meeks with it. West picks him up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. The Thunder have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Win the pass to Sutton, and the Thunder another 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Meeks with it, pressed on him. A 15-footer, nice touch on the bank shot. Fisher's got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, did they need those points, and I bet he's the guy that continues to go for it.
He will use his size, his skills, and his shooting ability to go get this win.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Yeah, how about the bucket to tie with the D just all over him. The free throw to give them the lead. Just a fantastic play all around.
Meeks outside. He's off on that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Yes!
Coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They're down by 3. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Vancouver's coach got into his team during that timeout. This game is close, and he told his players, hey guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now.
Thank you, David.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They trail by 4. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hawkins passes to Torrens. Now the feed to Meeks. It's stolen by Smith. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. It's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Here's Torres. Connects from downtown.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Pass to Levens from deep three-point range, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times.
I'ma get that gradually. I gotta get it right now. Forget waiting, I've been patient. The clock is racing. I can't have no time wasted. It's a whole lot of time in the day. When you put it to use or let it waste away. Every single day is a chance to do something better. It's your life to live, so you gotta take advantage. Either take what life will give you or you set a goal and plan it. Ain't no settling, speak up for it and demand it. Love, happiness, and freedom is all I needed and wanted. Thinking positive when I wake up in the morning. I'm enjoying every second, every minute, every hour, every day. Made a thin line between my work and my play. Said you won't change, it's a new year every day. You walking or you talking, cause it's time to make a play. All this time, see, I gotta set a schedule every day. It's 24 hours, I can't let it go. I gotta get it right now. Forget waiting, I've been patient. The clock is racing. I can't have no time wasted. It's a whole lot of time in the day. Will you put it to use or let it waste away?